Have you ever wondered if edging is relapse? You ask yourself a question, Elisha, if I edge, have I actually relapsed? This is a question many guys ask, and this is why I needed to address this. And I'm going to be honest with you. You might not like what I'm about to say, but I'm going to be direct. I don't think edging is actually a relapse. What I think is you are actually not even ready for the recovery in the first place. Edging is not even a relapse. And let me tell you why I don't believe that way of thinking, that edging is a relapse. When it comes to a relapse, this is where I look at a relapse. A relapse simply means you have made a decision on a journey. You're on a journey towards recovery. This is your goal. This is your goal here. This is your starting point. This is your starting point. The very first time you made a decision for change is here. You made a decision for change. Elisha, I'm going to make a decision for change. Elisha, my life needs to change. I need to change. What do I need to do? What tools do I need to engage on my recovery journey? And you say to yourself, you made a decision for change. The very first time you're planning your change, you started off on your road towards the change. There are days you find yourself at the top of the ladder, and there are days you relapse. Now, the question is, if you relapse the very first time, I will not be angry with you. I will not be against that, because I expect you to relapse in the first place. Remember, you are only embarking on a new journey. You are not used to this terrain before. This is a new path you are trying to navigate. This requires a new set of mindset, a new set of thinking. You have to learn how to cultivate new habits, new behavior, capability. You will have to change your environment in order for you to succeed on your recovery journey. So if you find yourself relapsed in the first place, I would expect you to ask yourself a question. Elisha, I just relapsed. But I think this is why I relapsed. I don't think I have the necessary tools. I don't think I was able to support myself on this journey. These are the list of things I've learned. I will give you a tick back here. But if you now embark, uplift back on your journey again, and you realize that you are relapsing every second, every 2 days. Every 2 days you relapse. Every 2 days you relapse. Every 2 days you are back to jacking off. You are back to wanking. Every 2 days you are back to wanking. Every 2 days. That is no relapse. That is a joke. You are having a laugh now. Because you are not just telling yourself, oh Elisha, I don't know what happened. No. Every 2 days, every 3 days, you are back doing the same thing you promised yourself you were not going to do. I expect a relapse to have an interval, meaning as you progress on your journey, there are things you might not have identified before about yourself, which could impede or stop your recovery journey. But that doesn't mean you should give up. It's only an obstacle. It's only a form of accident on the way. You just have to pick yourself up and go ahead towards your goal. But if you find yourself in a state whereby the thought of watching porn comes to your mind, you didn't do anything about the thought. You went ahead and watched porn. The thought of jacking off comes to your mind. You didn't do nothing about jacking off. You went ahead and engaged in it. Maybe there are triggers, maybe your situation in your home, your spouse, that you know whenever these occur, you will find yourself in the same place. You do nothing, or you decide not to take any responsibility. You went ahead and jack off. That to me is a high level of irresponsibility. You are not ready. You are just playing a joke. So that's why I said initially, edging isn't a relapse. It might be contradictory, but it is not. It's just saying you are not ready. You are not willing to pay the price and discipline yourself and discipline your body and put the body in a rigorous place for a change. So my friend, my fellow brother, if you are edging, putting your and asking question, is it a relapse? It's not relapse. It simply means you are not ready for a change. You love what you are doing and you're not willing to pay the price for a change.